Welcome back to the Eaton Family Thunderdome for another Daddy's Choice. And I've got 25 new cars, all belonging to my son Toby. Alright, race 1, lane 1, we got a Mazda AutoZan. This is a Matchbox. Lane 2, we've got a custom Ford Mustang, beautiful in that blue. Look at that Ford proudly displayed on the bonnet, or the hood if you're American. Silverado EV up the middle, lane 3. Oldie but a goodie, we got a custom VW T3. That's awesome. Look at the shape of that. And lane 5, we got a hot one here. This is the custom Auto. Whoo-wee! I got no idea who's going to win. Silverado is usually pretty quick, but I'm hoping that custom Auto bucks the trend of being slow and is actually fast. We're about to find out. The custom Auto got a great start on the outside lane, screaming up the middle. The truck, but the AutoZan on the inside lane snuck home for a good victory. Now we see the carnage as the custom Auto went sideways after the jump, and the van got tossed onto its roof. AutoZan got its win. For race 2, we got another couple of Matchboxes, got them in 1 and 2. Lane 1 is a police BMW M5. Then we got the MGB GT in lane 2. We got a Renault E-Space in 3. Austin minivan in 4. Brilliant, that orange, still got the Union Jack on it, beauty. And a Ford Escort in lane 5. Alright, so I'm going for the MG in 2. Let's see. The Austin minivan got a great start. The MG and the M5 toing and froing on the inside lane. Escort comes on the outside and crashes. The E-Space, the Renault, went onto its roof. What a crash. Now we'll have a closer look. The minivan didn't have it all its own way. It went sideways too. That jump is treacherous. But enjoy the carnage. Race 3, lane 1. We got the Jaguar Mark 1. Lane 2, Neon Speeder. This is a beauty. Check out the color on that one. It's the BMW 2002 up the middle. It's Matchbox, Subaru SVX, custom Aztec Pontiac in lane 4. Lane 5, we got the Bentley Bentayga, another Matchbox. Alright, Matchbox not doing too well. Hotwheels are taking all the wins. This time I'm going for the SVX up the middle. They all got a pretty good start, the Pontiac and the Jaguar dropping off once they go into the flat. Bentayga was zipping up that outside lane, but it was the Subaru who made it home, even after he went onto his roof. That was pretty good driving there. The Bentayga can feel hard done by. Some SUV took off like that, went straight as an arrow. They don't normally do that. Race 4, got another hot lineup here. We got Matchbox cars as well in lanes 2 and 4. But in lane 1, it's limited grip and that funky purple. That looks a beauty. And we got the Matchbox. This is a Mini Cooper Cabrio. Up the middle, we got a Kia EV6. Beautiful. I love that livery on the side there. And then we've got Lexus LS400, the other Matchbox car. And classic in lane 5, it's the Ford GT40. In the real world, maybe the GT40 will probably take this. Be a close one against the Lexus. Let's see. GT40 to show Ford power. Well, Lexus zipped past the GT40 like it wasn't even there, like it was standing still. He had a good lead over the Cooper until he did that. The Cooper snuck one in, while Lexus went sideways. Lexus was getting ready to celebrate until that great spin there. Maybe next time, if he can keep the wheels on the ground. Winners thus far, and Daddy has stopped up already. The first race was won by the AutoZam, which is a Matchbox car. So it's actually Matchbox now kicking Hot Wheels ass. The only Hot Wheels in there is the Austin minivan. Alright, we're on to race 5. One more spot up for grabs in the championship race. We've got 3 Matchboxes here. They take up the first 3 lanes. And it's the beautiful Audi TTRS. Isn't that great in the yellow? Then we have a Nissan 350Z in 2. And then the Mazda RX-8 up the middle. When we get into the Hot Wheels, it's a beauty, this one. The BMW Special, it's the M4. That's a beautiful livery there. And Track Wagon, who I reckon would be the favorite in this race, is in lane 5. Let's see if he can bring it back for Hot Wheels. Another tight race where they all started well, but once they got onto the flat, the inside 3 were close together and that can mean carnage. Once they go over that jump, they were lucky they didn't bash into each other. But it was a Nissan 350Z getting the win. The 350Z almost went on to a stick, but still managed to stay ahead of the other 2. More luck and good fortune than skill in that race. We made it to the championship race, the best 5 cars of the day. We go to lane 1. It's the Subaru SVX. What a beauty he is. And flying the lone flag for Hot Wheels and the Union Jack, it's the Austin minivan. Into lane 3, we got a J Import, beautiful Nissan 350Z. Then we got the Mazda AutoZam in 4. And then the Mini Cooper Cabrio in 5. Now I'm gonna have a guess here. I'm thinking the SVX will take this. But they're all pretty quick and they can take that jump nice and easy. Let's see. The Subaru got a bad start on the inside lane, just couldn't catch up to the Austin minivan. Once he got to the lead and he was very lucky. He started spinning around once he got that jump. Once you get a jump and you lose control, it's all about luck then. It was fortunate for the Austin minivan that the 2 cars to his right managed to spin into each other, and he got a lucky break.